which...
It's just so interesting that she recognizes that this happens all the time to the point where she's used to it. And this is just normal.
That's weird.
Oh, just fuck off. Like,
that's weird.
I deal with this all the time. It doesn't matter how I'm dressed or what I'm doing. It's just, it happens.
Yeah.
It's
really unfortunate.
I just can't imagine getting to a place where you're used to that and comfortable with that.
No, and especially as a woman, like as like sad as it is, I think we as women like think about getting kidnapped daily. Like even when I walk to my car, which is in a secured parking garage, every single time I walk through the lobby of my building, I'm scared that someone's going to be in there and hurt me. I never am safe, or I never feel safe walking to my car.
Yeah.
Like that's just something I live with daily. And so for her to like be so desensitized is like kind of alarming to me. But
the live stream.
Yeah. I think like the best thing you can do too, like I've been in another instance where I was on a subway. I was on a light rail system with like two friends, one of which was a guy. And we were going from like a hockey game back to my apartment in Minneapolis. And so we were on the light rail and these two men like were like eyeing us up. Like, and I was like, I kept like notice them noticing us. Mm-hmm. And they kept like looking at us and they were at like the total opposite end of the car and they weren't getting off. And so they came up and were just like standing and again, like looking at us, looking at what we had on us. And I was like, okay, this is getting too weird. And so I finally look at them and I go, they had like these big 2-liter bottles of like pop, like soda. And I was like, oh, haha, like what do you have in those pop bottles? Like must be booze, huh? And they like looked at me and they're like kind of taken aback that I was like talking to them. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, haha, like, yeah, drink up, like must be a fun night. Just trying to make small talk, like any conversation I could.
Yeah.
And the minute I did that, they went and sat back down where they were in the far back of the car.
That's so weird.
And like there's like one of the tips for like safety stuff is like if you feel like someone's watching you, confront them in a sense, like start talking to them.
Disarm.
Get information from them, like make them know that you like recognize them. Like it's like it's a